Hi, it's Joy, and today I'm going to be watching Ted Lasso, Season 1, Episode 2, Biscuits. Thank you so much, Kevin, for sponsoring this show. I'm ready for another ludicrous episode. I'm assuming the title alludes to some kind of confusion over American biscuits and British biscuits. American biscuits, I don't really, they're like some weird scone bread thing. I don't know. But yes, British biscuits are lovely. So yes, I am very excited to watch this. Let's go. Plus, I thought Americans didn't jaywalk, as they call it. Yeah, cookies are a very specific type of biscuit. Is it shortbread? How do you call that a cookie?
That really isn't necessary.
Okay, well, mark this down as the first time we disagree then. Actually, no, second time. Tea is horrible. Absolute garbage water.
You're wrong.
We all do that. Hey.
Coach Lasso.
You brought yourself into this mess intentionally.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're going to show up tomorrow, Biscuits, aren't you?
Oh, come on now. I would not bet on that. I mean, unless you want to win a buttload of money. High five, Tree.
You do need to respect boundaries, but she's also lying to you and might be feeling guilty about it in the long run.
You said to me our first day coaching at Wichita State,
Lose the ponytail?
relax, they're just kids.
Well, he's still sure they ain't kids. I thought you said that the trunk of the car was a boot.
Also a boot.
If I were
Is where Sam died.
We need to foster a team mentality.
Go away, you little prick. All right, Grandad, keep you.
Coach, I'm sorry.
you know what the happiest animal on earth is? Goldfish. You know why? Be a goldfish, Sam.
That is a good lesson in the sense of don't feel constantly, oh, I let that go in, oh, I messed up. Keep going. The most important play is the next one, etc.
We're going to have to do something to knock cheer with him up.
Well, that's a bad joke.
He wants us to get together every morning to get to know you, to hear what you say.
It's hard when you want to ruin his life.
Everyone's experienced players seem to love him. So I think we've just mucked this up.
Well, then why did you pick him? You're trying to ruin their lives too.
Do you know that find out when Lasso got those biscuits?
Watch out, biscuit.
Also, those were biscuits, but they look like shortbread to me, and we would probably just call that shortbread rather than biscuits. Though it is a type of biscuit.
Well, I asked Nate here to make us a good old-fashioned suggestion box.
Like the children in primary school.
She looks.
Hey, right. See y'all
I still want to know if this man understands a single thing about the game of football.
Maybe with those 3 or 4. And you want to know if the snacks in the knuckle are not tasty enough.
tomorrow. Are they?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I do think it's all part of fostering a general team mentality, which I like. But I'm still concerned that this man does not know the game.
Would you rather read a lion or a panda?
I don't have time for this.
Ted,
What's black and white and red all over?
I don't know what.
A panda that gets anywhere near a fucking lion. The answer is lion.
Okay, she likes to win.
What would you rather be? A lion or a panda?
Coach, I'm me. I don't want to be anything else.
I'm not sure you realize how psychologically heavy that actually is. Just
Oh, don't. Is she going to try and make out something's there that isn't? Is it going to be like the coach is an idiot?
wanker. No, boy, sorry. Shower pressure. What's a wanker? I'm a visual learner, so that's very helpful. Thank you.
Did they? Does that not mean the same thing in America? I know it's like a British insult, but that's really funny.
Three's a crowd. Hey, that's a crowd. I don't mind. Smack that in.
He is unfailingly nice.
I'm just hoping what's in here will accomplish.
What if it's soft shooting? Huh? So like that or rock.
He is ridiculous.
Despite recent headlines, it's still.
All right. I mean, heck, Higgins and I are having lunch today.
Oh yes, having salads tonight. All right, catch you later, boss. Higgins, see you later.
Higgins is a traitor.
See you later.
Just move on.
Check. Did you put gum in the box?
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Boy would be Keith Richards, because he's old and everyone's surprised he ain't dead yet.
Who the fuck you saying?
If you're gonna go,
Glad to hear.
He is your coach. Lads.
Biscuits, where you got it? Yeah, right there.
Hmm.
Oh, I remember trips on the newest group.
Well, Rupert and I are no longer together, so he may consort with whatever.
That would be the
wife his
son.
mother would. And all this time I thought men couldn't multitask.
She's quick on her feet. Hmm. Look, you know those women are only after him for his
Make
money.
sure you're doing something in here to help cheer you up. You know?
He's too kind.
Small battalion borrowing there. Food or something that just teleports you right back home if you do have wrong thing.
Will that be all
No.
to Keely? I mean, you two have an obvious rapport. If anyone knows Jamie, it's her.
That's why you're the boss, right? That's good.
She's
Hey,
trying to
listen,
sabotage things.
computer right here. Gonna be your first line of defense in case that little turkey turned lounge comes back in. Huh?
He is too kind. Totally in over his head with his job, but too kind.
What would you say motivates him?
Money, self-interest.
Sounds well supportive reinforcement.
That's my wheelhouse.
There you go then.
Hmm.
Bye. Be careful. Yeah.
Goodness me.
One thing. That's happy birthday, Sam!
Oh.
see,
Oh.
my dad used to pinch my ailments for good luck.
He is doing good. Caring about people. Just because...
Coach, is it okay if I don't keep this? I don't really deserve the funds for the American Ring tomorrow, Johnny.
Yes.
Oh, sure.
But it's a gesture he appreciates.
Yeah.
Thank you, Coach.
Never did, Arlo. Wouldn't have minded it. I do speak the language.
We got 90 minutes to prove him wrong, yeah? Let's give it a shot.
You don't understand the game though, do you? That is bad.
Only bright spot? Without me, it would have been 4-0, you miserable old pricks.
And a meaningless consolation goal.
Honestly, say you're a blessed athletic player. I see it. You are truly great at everything you do.
Positive affirmation.
One thing. Turn that me into us.
It's true.
The heck?
Oh, all this tentative progress is going to be ruined by Rebecca's, that's her name, isn't it? Evil Sky's scheming.
I am equally livid. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Did he put the one about the water pressure?
You know, it's Sam's birthday. Go ahead, get some sugar in there.
This is the kind of way a team flourishes, is if you are a family together. If football fans are ruthless if they don't appreciate the manager.
Jamie!
Oh god.
That was... How you taking the loss? It's not just me, though, is it? We're a team. I'm just one of 11.
That's not quite the lesson you're meant to take, that we only lost because of the 1 in 11, or... Oh.
Yeah, I am taking it pretty hard. You know, like a party. It's a joke.
Oh god, he's fostering a team environment where you don't let a loss destroy you.
Careful, son.
I did want to get your advice on one thing.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Oh, look at that!
Yeah, you might need someone to teach you football. Does AFC Richmond have a women's team? Be coached by someone totally different, but we could scout her. You are vindictive and I don't like you. Is he making her the shortbread himself? Oh,
Do it.
you're horrible. Just because you're hurting does not mean you take it out on everybody else. Okay, so that was another good episode, and I'm glad that they didn't pull off some sort of miraculous victory, because if they were a team that was struggling and the manager doesn't properly understand the rules of the game, but it was inevitable that they would lose, and 4-1 is pretty brutal. And it's so frustrating when you see kind of the changes that Ted is trying to bring, and while I still think I'm trying to forget the fact that he doesn't understand football, but the concept of everything he's trying to achieve, or fostering an environment where the players' concerns are listened to, where every person who works there, from the lowliest person to the great strikers, are part of the same team, they're as valuable as everybody else, is something that I think will help a team flourish. It's kind of unrealistic, especially when you think about how much ridiculous kind of money these footballers are paid, that they would ever... I mean, I'm sure there are lots of really nice ones, but a lot of them are going to have it go straight to their heads. His idea of fostering them as a family, as a team, of looking out for the little guy, of looking out for someone who's struggling. And you know, Sam was struggling. He looked out for him. He gave him support from the team. He looked out for him. He reminded him that he wasn't alone and that it was okay that he'd be messing up because he could get right there back. And then he was able to pull off the best performance of the game. You know, if they'd won, he might have got man of the match. And I think that's so important. That's all, like, MVP. That is so important, and I really enjoyed that. Then you have people like Jamie, who... he is, I guess, the kind of player that starts off at a little club, eventually he'll end up playing for England if he's that good, and then he'll probably end up moving up to one of the top Premier League clubs, is sort of the way it goes. He's at the beginning of his career, but if you stay selfish, if your whole focus is on you, if, you know, when you're running up the goal and you can take a chance that's probably going to miss, or you could cross to somebody else and they can score, if you can assist the goal, that is being a valuable team member. Sometimes the best players don't score the most goals because they're creating chances for other people, and I think Jamie is yet to learn that lesson, and he's so close to it. You know, he was trying to listen to Ted's advice, and he threw out the window. Now, it's going to be really interesting what happens next, because Jamie is a very arrogant person, and so the idea that this boss who's acting like he's so much better than him is coming in and is being with his girlfriend, he does see them joking together a lot. It's going to be interesting to see if he believes it and is, like, furious at Ted, or if he almost is like, as if, kind of, I don't know, will he trust his girlfriend? Now, if he does not trust his girlfriend's word over, like, one picture, then I do think she deserves better. She probably does deserve better anyway, but it's going to be interesting and stressful and painful, and I don't like the concept of her working against them all the time. I get it, it is a large part of the show, but I think the show would be interesting enough if he was just an American football coach trying to win over an unruly bunch of somewhat poor players who have a lot more potential. I love the fact that Roy was the one who wanted the water pressure change. He loves a good shower. And just, it's going to be interesting to see how they all come along. And obviously Roy is someone who's at the twilight of his career, you know, kind of maybe he didn't achieve as much as he would have hoped, and this is his last chance being with this club. But I'm just really hopeful that we're going to get to watch, kind of despite Rebecca's attempts, ultimately for Ted to turn things around, because yes, they lost this match, but other than Jamie, the team was left in a pretty good place, where either they were basking in their hot water, the pressure of the water, or they were having fun and dancing and laughing and being together, because yes, a team shouldn't shrug off a loss as though it did not matter, because, you know, you need to do better, you need to learn from your mistakes, you should look back, watch it back, figure out what went wrong, what was a move you could have done better, why you're not marking your players, but at the same time, you shouldn't wallow in it because, okay, that was that game. The next game we're going to do better in should be the mentality you have. Be a goldfish who analyses their play to fix the mistakes. But I think there's a lot of potential in this show. You know, I despise Anthony Head's character, even though he's never really existed. He's just in pictures. I wonder if we'll ever see him. But it does not make what Rebecca is doing right, because like I said, it is screwing over the people, generations of families and fans who support this club. It is screwing over Ted. It is screwing over every single one of those footballers, and every single person that works there. So I really do hope she fails. But this was a very good episode. Thank you so much, Kevin, for sponsoring, and thank you for watching.